Motor saver outerwear. It's a must, guys. Must. Must. You will kill your motor without it. You must have that. Okay, now I'm just gonna go through fuel now. All right, I'm gonna bring the RPMs up higher. So she's gonna be revving just a little bit higher. Okay, I'll show you in a bit. Stereo sound, bro. Like two B's right here. Alright, so you saw what I did, right? After 4 tank, you guys could start running straight. No cool downs, just run them. Alright, run them, run like 2 or 3 tanks straight as much as you can. Give her RPMs every now and then. Full throttle, let go. Full throttle, half throttle, full throttle, let go. But rich, it has to be rich, like that. Like if I do full throttle, it'll never go full throttle because it's so damn rich. You understand? Like if you actually go full throttle, it'll actually slow the motor down. That's how rich it is on a high. So you have to be careful with that. All right, if you're not comfortable with that, then do your half throttle. All right, but all you got to do is richen your high a little. So by doing that, you got to turn to the left, counterclockwise. And you'll see it. You guys saw my finger full of oil, full of that oil. That's when you know it's freaking rich. Alright? And that's it. Just gonna keep running like that. I'm gonna keep an eye on her. I'm gonna go check the temps. Make sure it's at like 190, 200, 205, 210. And that's it. Just keep her running, man. Keep her running. Oh yeah, my neighbors love me for sure. So it's kinda late. I think it might be like 9:15, 9:20 right now. Nope, I just checked. it is exactly 9 p.m. right now. So I'm gonna shut them down. Then it will. I'm gonna try to finish this. Go half and half. Finish this, and I'm gonna tomorrow. I'll fill that up again. Run some more, and keep doing the same thing. All right. Just got home from work. I got home early today. Let's get bit. So they sat overnight, they cooled, bottom dead center. They are running tank after tank. Alright, I'm just going through fuel. Alright, I just want to go through fuel now. And I check the temps, always check the temps. Make sure you're at 200, 205. Alright, don't run her too cold. Alright, some people mess up. They think just by driving their car around they're at 200, 220. It's not. You have to have your car like this and next to you, and don't do 2 at once. 2 at once is harder, much harder for newbies. But I could do I've done 4 at once. But also doing 1 at a time, you can listen to your engine better. But I know what to look for. You know, you can look at the pipes. You know, that'll tell you everything, how much fuel is coming out. As long as you're rich, you know, and you should be fine. But you also got to look and hear for that lean sound. All right. So, and just check your temps. Again. And now, but we did the heat cycles. We are still doing heat cycles, but we don't have to do tank after tank after each tank. All right. We did hot, cold, completely cool down. You got to completely let that cylinder shrink back up to normal. All right, tighten up again. All right, when it's hot, it expands. When it's cold, it tightens up. So we've done a few of those already. So now what we're doing, we're just polishing up the cylinder, besides keeping the temps up. And we are hitting it some RPMs. We're giving her some RPMs. And so what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna run a whole nother quart. All right, and we're gonna complete it, and every now and then give her some RPMs. Hit it with some RPMs. Usually if I'm breaking in motors on the cars, right, on the buggies, truggies, MTs, whatever, I do not have the wheels on. The wheels are off, they're removed, because say you walk away for a second and the vibrations moves it over and it takes off, your car will leave you. You'll have a runaway. You know what I'm saying? So always have your wheels removed. All right, something I forgot to tell you yesterday, but always have your wheels removed. I'm showing you guys the wheels here because I want you guys to see there's newbies. Some guys don't even know what to hear or look for with the RPMs, the sound, with the smoke. So I'm keeping the wheels on for you guys, all right? Because I do not like and do not recommend having your wheels on, breaking in your engine like this. All right. My favorite way of breaking in the motor is right here on the stand. But for you guys that don't buy that aren't that serious, but you just have your engines on your car, you just want to go out for a good time, you must still break in your engines properly, right? Even if they're RTR ones, you know, weak ones like these, okay? But if you do it properly, you'll have less headaches in the future, all right? Another thing, what I'm going to do is, from the heat cycles we've done yesterday, I've been noticing some leaks here. Again, when you guys start heat cycling, hot, cold, everything starts to move. The screws, your everything starts to loosen up. So what you guys must do is go over your engine. Like torque the head, especially the head. Torque them down. This motor right here, the 28, is loose. All right, I'm going to torque her down. When you guys do torque down your motor, go in star pattern. All right, this head is loose. All right, did not touch it. I ran it yesterday, good. It did very well, and it's loose. And we had a little leak issue. Still ran great with the leak, but I didn't stop because today I wanted to show you guys torquing down the head. All right, this one had no issues, but I'm still gonna torque down the head. All right, so a lot of you guys with the RTRs, double check your heads. That's with any motor. All right, even a high quality one, good one. I have never seen. From all the Rosis I've broken in, none of them had heads come loose on me, like the majority of the RTR engines have done for me. But that don't matter. That don't mean nothing. You still should torque down your heads, all right? Because anything could get loose. Hot, cold. Anything will get loose, all right? You don't have to Loctite your head bolts. Just torque them down. All right? If you have problems with them coming loose, yeah, then sure, Loctite them, blue Loctite, no problem. All right, I have a couple of engines downstairs. My 54, and all right, that came in my XXL LST. That thing's head locked. I had to head lock that those head bolts. But anyway, let me get started. Okay, so let's go. Got both fuel tanks filled. I should have had preheated the motor first, but I'll preheat it after. I like to preheat the motor usually first, then fill up the tank. All right, I got my 2.5 millimeter key here. I'm just gonna torque it down to that star pattern. Today I'm gonna start the truggy first, the .28 dynamite. Check your head bolts. Okay, I got the motor, I got the head snugged back up. Okay, I'm gonna preheat 205, 210, whatever. We're gonna run her. She's gonna idle, not a low idle, but somewhat of a quicker idle. All right, and I'm gonna set her out there. I do have an extension cord, and I will be using my heat gun every now and then, because even out there, it'll cool off if you don't keep an eye on it. All right, it'll start dropping temps. You know, it'll start going down to 170, 160, and we can't have that. We gotta have it 200 plus. All right. Okay, so when I go to start this, I'm gonna put my finger here. I'm gonna keep an eye on the fuel until it reaches the carb. Then I'm gonna let go. Igniter, and then pop, pop. Should fire up. Okay. Let me warm up the motor first. Yesterday, this thing fired up so quick, so well. I think it's because of this MP here, the metal protector. All right, this, you could pretty much run your engine with this shit. It'll helps ignite the engine. But you know, if you guys throw that, it won't ignite. It will protect your motor, but sometimes it will flood your engine to newbies. It may cause problems. You guys, again, if you have flooded engines, a lot of newbies sometimes don't get it. If you have a hard to pull motor, don't pull it, man. Don't bust your knuckles or your pull starts, all right? Or bend your starter shafts on your rotor starts. Loosen your damn glow plug, man. Just loosen the glow plug. This motor could run with the glow plug almost completely off. All right, loosen them up, free up that compression, save it. I know people that ruin connecting rods for trying to force them shits to turn over. You know, that I've seen it many times. Alright, I'm just going to show the Chuggy today. Yeah, you'll see the buggy as well, but I can't do this video. I don't want it to be 4 hours long, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be long already. But this is how I break in all my engines on the car. Some engines take more fuel than others. Perfect, look at that, 228. I'm good with that. Alright, I'm good with that. Now, alright, hopefully the camera will stay there. My phone's on top of the buggy right now, rear shock tower. Alright. Damn. This thing wants to start already, man. This thing. Just like that. Wow. Prime your motor. Once you see the fuel come here, stop. Pep that shit. Heat it up with the gun. Get a heat gun, man. Get a heat gun. I'm gonna let it run like this out there for a while. I'm gonna keep an eye on the temp. Perfect. Then we're gonna give her some gas. I want to take the rims off. These wheels are bothering me, but I want you newbies to see the RPM. See how the wheels are spinning. Do not do this with your wheels on. Remove them. Look at the wheels spin. That's full throttle, guys. Keep at a higher RPM like this. And it's going to sit there. It's going to go through all that fuel, more fuel, more fuel. Like that. Boom. Without stopping. Plenty of rich. Look at that. My eyes are burning. Look at that. Look at that. You better have this. Look at that. Alright? You don't have that. Don't be over there, oh, I can't get the shit started. Leaning out my carburetor. Don't lean your shit. Rich in the mother. Rich in them. Don't be breaking in motors. Lean. Floor is getting messy as hell. You can do the moonwalk there with Red Wing boots. Gotta top this thing off. Finish these today, man. This damn rain is gonna probably slow us down a bit. I still have to clean my 4.0 truggy. I'm gonna try to do that now while these things run. I gotta top off the buggy already. That little 21 is thirsty. Okay, wind is picking up, raining. We're still making this shit happen. Look at this. I'm not quitting. You gotta keep it. These motors will be ready to start driving today, all right? Before midnight, guaranteed. All right, we are finished with the buggy. It's cooling down. Bottom dead center. Just waiting on the truggy to finish. I'm also washing my 4.0 truggy. As you can see, I got a ton of Simple Green. Alright, it's cheaper to buy in bulk in the long run. Alright, I save my gallons and I just fill them up. Alright, I usually fill up to here, and then I add this little bit of water, and then what I do is I fill up these bottles. I get these, and I fill up to here, and then I add the rest all water. I fill to here. And the rest all water. Right, so I've actually had that for a very long time. And I also use a lot of Simple Green for my ATVs. But lately, just for RCs. Take a quick look. I sprayed my baby down. Even the body. And out. Just letting it soak a little bit. Now I'm going to hit it. I'm going to hit it with water. You guys can go back to my how I wash my RCs. Alright, we are done. Alright, got these babies cooling off. Bottom dead center. I'm going to remove the glow plug. I'm going to hit it with some MP. Or 3-in-1. I got MP today. And let her soak. Let her sit. Alright, I don't think you need me to keep filming anymore. about this. All right, you guys get the idea now. All right, braking is pretty much done. They're safe to go out. You know, start driving them, get them running, warm them up, preheat the motor again to 200 before you start driving it in the street. Just preheat it one more time, fire it up, get them running, keep running. Make sure before you even fire them up and start driving them, make sure your endpoints are good. Make sure your remote is hooked up well. Make sure the carburetor opens up at full throttle. Make sure it closes. Plus, you want to set your, you don't want, when you let go of the trigger, you want your throttle to be at dead idle. You want the carburetor to be tight closed, all right, and your engine running. And if your engine stalls when it's tightly closed, lean your low speed needle until she stays running, until she is, but first warm up the engine. Engine must be warmed up, okay? Lean your low until your motor stays running, stays idling, okay? When this is tightly closed, okay, with this on, okay? A lot of people will drive their nitros. They would give a throttle, let go, and it would stay hanging, you know. So you would give a throttle, right? Then you let go. Instead of being closed tight, it would be like around here, all right? And then people would get, oh, it's not idling right. Meanwhile, the freaking motor's not even idling because it's stuck over here. You should close your motor, all right? And then another thing, if you are afraid, if your engine cuts out, if your carburetor is closed and she's not running, she stalls, lean the low. Lean in it, you turn to the right, clockwise. All right, very little. Just turn 16, 16, 16 until she stays running. Keep starting it up until she stays running. Clear it out. Each time you fire up, each time your motor stalls, all right, and you go to refire her up, each time that happens, clear it up. Just clear it. You're gonna see a shitload of smoke coming out. Just keep doing that. Clear it. All right, every time and any time. All right, it could be from break-in to the end, to like a motor that's already broken in. Check out my 4.0. All washed up, dried up. All right, I'm gonna take care of the electronics now, and then I'm gonna spray silicone everything, and then I'm gonna try to bend that dog bone, rear dog bone, center dog bone again. All right, so today we got Nitro brother Roy coming. All right, pick up Nitro brother Jordan and Jackson's Nitro RTRs. All right, the pull starts is still here. We're waiting on back plates and engine mounts. All right, so next step on my break-in and dialing in. Now remember, we ran a good amount of fuel through these motors already and plenty of heat cycles. Okay, so by this point you guys should be all right. Just check your endpoints. See that carburetor? You want to make sure the carburetor throat opens all the way, just like that, but not too much. You want to go right to that wall and 1/8 in, not an 1/8, that's 1/16 in. That's it. Make sure. And make sure when you let go of the trigger like this, super important that your throttle goes completely back to 0.5 millimeter, 0.5. See that? 0.50. See that? When you give it brakes, you don't see your throat move at all. All right. Some guys have that hanging, and it messes up people's tune, especially newbies. All right. Do that on any and every nitro motor. First thing before driving it. All right, because today we're going to start driving it. I'm going to do it like a bass tune. I'm going to still keep it a little bit on the rich side, and that way they could complete running it. All right, you guys finally got here. Yeah, who wants to gonna warm up 200. That's my heat gun. We're gonna do a bass tune. Just get it running. We put a lot of fuel through it already. She is polished up and plenty of heat cycle. That's it. 217. Now, no more break-in fuel. Is that break-in fuel I have left over? Now straight up 39. Right there, 30%, 11% oil. Brand new, fresh. We're gonna get rid of this crap, but for now, you gotta put your finger here in the exhaust and prime it. You're gonna see fuel come here. Once the fuel comes over here, you can barely see it. She's very rich. I'm gonna adjust it. I adjust the low speed until she can idle on herself. With the brake on, you want it to idle. Now we're gonna fuck with the high speed. First time ever driving. Very rich, bro. Stupid rich. Look at that. Alright, we don't need to break in anymore in the street driving because we broke in the engine already. Now if she stalls or whatever, it's perfectly normal. But adjust your low speed until she can idle on its own. I'm gonna go with the high speed now. Adjust your brakes. What's up? A little different? You gotta get your brakes so you can walk on the front. No, very good.
Starting to move now.
speed a little because the idle's too high now. I never touch the idle. Like a 16 right there. Ready to jump? Go. It's still very rich. Want to leave it like that for them, or you want a little more?
Yeah, leave it like that for now.
Oh man, yeah, those diffs are very... The diff oil is super thin, man. The front tires are spinning like crazy. If you thicken them up, you'll have more power to the ground. Almost pizza cooking. See the front tire?
Yeah.
There's a lot of power being robbed, being wasted. You thicken the oil, it'll wheelie on you, bro. Fun, bro. A little trick. It'll stop way better when we get the front to work. No, not bad. Almost like a modern motor. Psych. Man, it's like a spider, bro. Oh shit, off-road kid.
Moving now.
For a stocker, bro. Look at that. You're sticking the oil in the dip, bro, it'll be so much better. Let's leave it like that. Not bad, right? Alright, I got a little trick. Some more power, 3 power. Alright, so you want some free power, bro? This is what you do. Okay, so a little trick, a little secret, what I wanted to bring up here and let you guys know. Yo, this header's not bad, man. I don't know. Yes, I recommend a different exhaust on it, but yo, they set you up pretty good, not bad. Alright, so the secret I want to tell you, everybody, is that if you guys have exhaust systems like this, all right, with the coupler, which I don't like. I like the springed ones, but nothing wrong with these. Put your muffler closest possible to your header. All right, so cut your strap ties, these wire ties. Cut them. Adjust your muffler. Move this over all the way, right up against your header. Okay. Back in the day, we used to cut the headers, make them even shorter, and put the pipe even closer. All right, and then tie them up. Once you tie them up, what happens with that is you're gonna get higher RPMs. Your engine is gonna scream higher. It's gonna rev higher. Okay, so just a little trick, a little something. Look at all the space we have with this, man. We have about 1 inch. 1 inch here. Yo, Primo, look at this, bro. This little buggy's gonna fly, bro. So look at this. See that space? We're gonna loosen this, bring this muffler all the way up against this header. 3 horsepower, bro. Higher RPM, so get the bitch to scream.
Well, we don't want it to be too much faster than that one, or else somebody's gonna be really upset.
It's okay, make it as fast as you want.
Let's see what's up with this buggy. I'm gonna fire her up. It's gonna be a pain possibly to fire up because it's very fat, very rich. I'm gonna keep my finger on the throttle. I'm gonna give her gas, some air. I'm gonna try to keep her running. First thing I'm gonna do, I already know where my idle gap is set at. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lean the low speed until she idles, until I can get an idle out of her. Then we're gonna drive it. We're gonna clear it up, back and forth, back and forth. Then I'm gonna start leaning the high speed until where I'm happy. That's it. Once I hear the idle raise a little bit, I'll just back off the low speed a little. Super easy. Now that truck is running pretty good. We still have room to lean her out to get some more power out of it, because it's plenty of smoke coming out the exhaust. Plenty of smoke. So that's plenty of protection, plenty rich, and still good power. Yo, Roy, this one, when you get a chance, put this muffler close as possible to the pipe, to the header. You'll get, or just get a 41001 header with a 9886 pipe. .208. Remember what I said before, right, Jax? Jordan?
Yes.
You put your finger on the exhaust. Come close. Put the finger on the exhaust. Right? You're gonna pump it until you start seeing fuel run through your fuel line into your carburetor. Once it reaches here, stop. If you overdo it, you're gonna flood the engine. Then you gotta take the glow plug out. Right? So, see it? See it starting to move? See that? Starting to move. It's coming up. Now watch. See it? See it? Okay, now you stop. Stop right there. Glow plug igniter. Now, it's rich. It's got after-on oil. I'm going to give her some gas while I do the glow plug igniter. Should fire up. Any questions? Like a mouse. Yo, it's stupid rich, bro, and it's already fast, bro. We don't have to do shit, bro. Yo, I don't know, bro. I think we don't have enough room for this guy up here. Yes, he's really rich. adjust the suspension. It's very soft for a race car. Cutting grass, bro. Cutting grass. Cutting grass, bro.
Go get it, Jack.
Well, she's running really good. And just keep it like that. It's still rich. Yo, we can lean it out still, bro. Holy shit. Damn. Yo, you can't go wrong. $350. It's fucking no brainer. Get this motherfucker. This is unbelievable, bro. I wish I had this shit when I started. Alright, but you can see how I like the Truggy a little more.
Yeah.
You know, because that thing right now is floating on the grass. It's floating.
Truggy's better on the grass.
No, but you can't take nothing away from this bad boy right here. This is a fun bitch right here. Like a mouse, bro. Like a slinky right here, bro. It's a slinky. Look at that shit. Any questions, bro? No. Right here. The future Nitro brothers right here, kid. Huh? Look at these mother. Look at these guys. Yeah, bro.
My phone's on fire from here.
Take a look. This one here, Roy, definitely adjust these. This here. See this? Put it on here.
Okay.
A must. Front and back on this guy.
Alright. Yeah, they don't have too much adjustment on that.
It's just different springs, thicker oil you could do. But awesome, bro.